Hey guys, this is your boy Pumpkin Spice Gamer Belcher coming at you with the deck profile of ogdoaic. Starting off with showing you my tokens that I've been collecting over time. As you see, there's the Lost Art of Parasite. Alright, so now as we get ready to get into it, let's start with the first token, Tri-Brigade, Ecclesia, ogdoaic token, Albaz. This is the token from the Charmers, for Charmers right here. Phantasm, Ice Barrier, and Dogmatica. Alright, now let's get into the deck profile. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with Abyss. Look at that beauty. As you can tell, 3100 beast stick right here. Nice little effect. Any cards that wasn't special summon from the graveyard get sent to the graveyard. It's a quick effect. So it's a nice little way to clear the opponent's board. Then we have Queen right here. So we run one Queen. She's also a nice little special summon as well. Help with standing. Right here, as you see, Kirus. Nice little extender. You sack one for, and she also special summons an ogdoaic monster from the graveyard. Then we run one Flogo. I mean, not Flogo, but Zoa. If I'm pronouncing that right. So there's one of that one. Then we run three Nayas. As you can tell here. Unfortunately, I don't have my stand with me, so I'm having to use one hand to record while I'm at work, so I don't have my stand. But yep, so we run three Nayas. Then we run three Nunu, one Alert, which is also a level 8, so you can actually make rank 8s with this deck. Now onto the spells and traps. We're running three Snake Ring. Two Snake Ring, three Water Lilies, and here comes the spicy tech that a lot of people have not thought about. Three Pot of Strav, nice little ghost rares. One Monster Reborn, Golden Sarcophagus. I'm gonna turn this sideways for y'all, give y'all a better look at what I got here. And one Callby. And here comes the fun little spicy tech, y'all. You ready? Branded Retribution. One Branded Retribution. One Branded Loss. One Branded White. Three Branded Fusions. So we're gonna straighten this stack up just real quick. Like I said, nice little spice text in here. Trust and believe me, I'm not done with the little spice tech yet. And again, I apologize for the camera moving so much. I don't have my stand with me, so I'm working with what I have. Alright. So now we're running three kits. One bird, which is we're running a carrier, one word carrier, two Albaz, three effect veilers, and 3 ghost ogres. Once I get a hold of some ash blossoms, I'll probably switch out the fake veilers for that one instead. Inside that more so. Put that in. That's what I got. Now onto the extra deck. Now we are running 1 Feral Imp, 1 Charmer, 1 Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon, 1 Hyperton, 1 Rika, 1 Brigade Glory Dragon, 2 Albion, 3 Libinia, if I'm pronouncing that correct, and 3 Mirror Jades with 1 Titaniclad. So there's the extra deck there. And again, I do apologize for this not being my best filming due to me not having a stand at the moment. So, you know, I apologize for the camera moving around so much. But hopefully you still like the video that I'm showing you. Once I get my stand and everything, once I get able to get a hold of the stand, I will do a little tutorial for the deck. So onto that side deck, we are running 1 Scythe, 2 Lantias, 3 Dark Ruler No Mores, 2 Lightning Kaiju, well 3 Lightning Kaiju actually, excuse me, 2 and 2 Radiants. At the moment I also don't have any Super Polys, but I'm wanting to get some Super Polys for, you know, like Pacific Target, just for the targets, and get stuff for the extra deck that is Super Poly targets. That would be perfect. So that's that. Actually, I can go ahead and do a quick, just like 1 quick instruction for y'all. Because there's different ways for, I've been testing this out myself. So whenever I get a chance to have some time off from work, I will be running this deck at a locals to see how well it does. I'm gonna set my camera down just for a second, so please excuse the darkness. I'm gonna shuffle. Actually, I got a better idea. I'm going to use something to hold the camera, so that way I'll get a chance to see. Alright, so now on to show y'all the little, you know, test here. And fortunately the video kind of shut off on me at first, so I had to kind of redo the other part. So here's the second part to it. Here we go. This is our starting hand. And we're actually off to a good start because we can either do Water Lily to get a card engrave, which 9 out of 10 we're going to probably get Nunu engrave before anything. Or we can test out Naya. Send Naya to get, either way you're still getting something out of it. So like either way you're still getting something. So if I was going second right now, let's see what the second, if I was going second, let's see what I would draw. Not too bad. It is a nice little free normal summon, but this card right here, you're never going to actually normal summon for the most part. You're either going to send it off a sarcophagus, or it's either going to be sent off a sarcophagus, or you're going to banish it for something. And sometimes it is a nice, and plus it's a nice little hand trap for, you know, certain things. Alright, so Now we're going to do another shuffle to show you the hand. So now we're going to draw 5. See, either way, we still got a decent starting hand. But I am going to show you what your hand will usually want to look like when you open it for the nuts combo. So I'm going to show you. Again, I apologize because I don't have a stand. So usually you're going to want to see. So this is usually what you want to see in your open hand. You're going to want to see that. Water lily. Extravagance. Naya. And snake rain. Between these 3 here, these 5 here, you want to see in your open hand. And I'll show you why. So, starting out with, Estrav, you're pretty much going to shuffle this, banish your 6, whichever one you banish. And if they ash it, so what? But we're going to say they didn't ash. So now we get to draw, because we're going to be like, we banish 6, then we draw 2. See, and right there we opened up with Effect Veiler. So now we have a chance to utilize these right here without even doing anything just yet. So normally what you would do is pitch this from your hand, send to the grave a reptile. My choice is usually always going to be between Nunu or Kirus, but we're going to send Kirus instead to the grave. There's a reason why I did it that way. So this is where it gets interesting here. So now, without that, so water lily, we're going to trigger. So now we're going to start with, now we're going to trigger snake rain. We're going to pitch one of these 4. 9 out of 10, we're going to pitch, depending on what we have in hand, but we're just going to say we're going to pitch the Fake Veiler. Then you're going to send your 4 reptiles. So now you're sending Zoa, Nunu. See, right now there are 4 reptiles in grave in total right now. 4 reptiles. Then we're also going to send Abyss. So we sent 3 so far. And for our last one, we're sending Alert, because I guess I pronounced that right, alert. But this one is going to allow you to pull back banish cards. So because of that, now we get to do the interesting part. Before we activate Water Lily, we're going to activate Springin's Kit. Springin's Kit is going to activate effect. We're going to grab Branded Fusion, activate Branded Fusion. So now we're sending Albaz. because 9 out of 10, because what we're going to summon here is Albion. So we're going to send Albaz. And Albion requires a light. So because it requires a light, we're going to go ahead and send another Nunu to the graveyard. So then she triggers for a special summon. And we're going to end up special summoning Libania here. Off of that one. So Libania requires a Fallen Albaz and a Dark monster. So what we're going to do, so with Libania, pretty much you are going to discard a card, which we're going to discard a rabbit. Special summon. And pretty much what Libania's effect, it says shuffle the materials back into the deck, so we're going to shuffle back Albaz, Albanian, to special summon. Mirror Jade. So that's the fun part. Now here is also a good part right here, because whether I would have chose that one, because I could choose Libania to shuffle back into the deck, but I chose to send Albanian. So then we're going to trigger Water Lily, send a reptile, so which we're going to send our queen. It's going to trigger. So now after that, so Water Lily is pretty much going to trigger at this point. So with Water Lily, the target we usually going to summon back is going to be that one. And we still got more plays to go from here, because now we can set tribute off Kit, special summon Kiru's going to special summon whichever, which usually we're going to special summon out something that's going to get us a ogdoaic card. So which 9 out of 10 we want to get Water Lily or anything that we can use, but we're just going to say we triggered that tribute this Kiru's, and we'll say we tribute Zoa, so we can special summon Queen. So now we have a nice little board here. The only problem is you can get hit with Nib at any point, or they can clear the board, but also this is also the fact of it being, because of this card here, we can end up losing this card, but however it won't affect us too much, because we can use this effect to banish one of the opponent's monsters on their side of the field, and even if they was able to get anything back, then we could trigger this, and then at that point it's just a nice little game there. But anyways, this concludes my video. Thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Much love. Your boy, Pumpkin Spice Gamer. Peace.